Well, good morning.
Good.
Okay, so I created 5 little tips on having a successful selling and really what fleshed out in front of Bridget and all of her people on Thursday evening. So number 1, you need to prepare your heart and mind for a fun and a successful party or facial. Within the pre-profile, your success starts there. You know, one thing that I tell people before a party happens is in my pre-profile conversation, and I'll say, Kathy, can you make me a promise? And she'll kind of say, oh, okay. And I'll say to her, if you don't fall in love with something tomorrow evening or really with anything, can you promise me that you will not make a purchase or an investment unless you absolutely fall in love with it? Because I certainly don't want you to make a purchase or invest your hard-earned dollars on something that you just kind of like. Can you make me that promise? It takes the pressure off of them that they do not have to purchase from you in the beginning. And it starts to help them emotionally relax at your appointment. So that was number 1, is preparing your heart for and mind for a successful and fun party or facial. Number 2, you open your party with fun facts and an overview of what they can expect, giving labels that you want them to give themselves by the end of the party. So at the opening, I'm going to say, okay, ladies, tonight I want you to have a ton of fun with me. I'm super cheesy. I love to have a ton of fun. And honestly, the more that you interact with me, the more fun that we're going to have. If you sit there like a bump on a log, and I said this Thursday evening, but if you sit there with this scowl on your face and your arms folded, you will not have fun with me. So relax, loosen up your arms and have fun with me and interact with me, and you're going to have a ton of fun with me. And then I say to them, I want you to give yourself a label by the end of the evening. Number 1, a happy customer. Number 2, a happy hostess. Or number 3, a happy new talent scout discovering the Mary Kay opportunity either for yourself or for your best friend or your girlfriend. So by the end of tonight, I'm going to ask you to categorize yourself in one of those 3 ways. If you're a happy customer, we're going to maybe make an investment on products tonight. If you're a happy hostess, you're going to probably invest a little bit, but not everything, and then create a list of everything you want at your party. Or if you're going to be a talent scout, I want you to look, listen, and learn, and either take the information home for yourself tonight or pass it along to a girlfriend. So those are the 3 labels I want you to invest in and think about. So then I'm going to say to them at the party, okay, raise your right hand. Now, I forgot to do this on Thursday evening, but I do this at my local event. Kathy, raise your right hand. Now, you're going to say your name, not mine, because it's kind of weird if you say your name, and then they laugh and we kind of giggle. Okay, I, Amy, promise I will not make an investment unless I fall in love with it tonight. So they kind of, again, they emotionally relax. They're more open to learning about the products and the steps of what you're going to walk them through because there's no pressure on them at the beginning of the party or facial to make an investment. Yes, they're going to make an investment because by the time you're done with them, they have fallen in love with so much that they're having a hard time paring down their list. But they don't realize that because you've taken that pressure off the beginning. Number 3. Have your setup already ready to go that looks slamming, professional, put together, organized, neat, and tidy. That's my C personality in me. Shelley can attest to this because I learned it from her too. We're very similar in that way, that you have your beauty book laid out, your index card, sales ticket, your tray and setup the way you normally go through your products, cupcake liners for the mineral powders, and their profile. But here's the key element. The sales ticket is not in a position where they'll see it. It's laying face down with a beauty book over top of it. You don't bring that sales ticket out until the very end of the evening, okay? And then, let's see here, number 4. Do a slamming and informative step-by-step presentation of your products where you are having them write out each product as you go and you're romancing it the whole time. You're romancing every single step. You're having them touch their skin after each of the steps. Have them do microdermabrasion only on their hand, and then you compare their hands to each other so they can see the difference and why they want to use microdermabrasion. Why do they want to use the Miracle Set, the features and the benefits. Now, my skincare class on Thursday evening was lengthy because I went through and I showed Bridget and all her people how to go through and do it step by step. On a Tuesday evening at a success event, it really could be 30 minutes or less. But when you're training your people how to do it, go through and give them those details. It's going to take about an hour to do because you're giving them the specifics. But having them, feel their face and overview the steps of order of application at least 3 times throughout the party because you're emotionally convincing them the value of each step. So overview their order of application at least 2 to 3 times throughout your party, saying, at your second appointment, if you don't get this tonight, at your second appointment, we can get that. And, you guys know this stuff.
No, it's good. It's a good review, Amy. Don't say that. I mean, even the cupcake papers, a lot of them don't even do stuff like that. Trust me, I'm sure they're taking crazy notes right now.
Okay, so you're saying that second appointment, maybe 3 to 4 times at the beginning, 3 to 4 times in the middle of your party, and then 3 to 4 times at the end of the party, because then they have it drilled in their mind that they need to have that second appointment. They're going to have FOMO. They don't want to miss out on having that follow-up appointment with you. Now, here's one key element. Do not give any prices of anything during your party. Now, that goes against normally what you probably would have thought to do, but you do not give any prices of anything, because as soon as they hear a price, they make their decision based on the price whether or not they're going to invest in it. If you wait and give prices at their individual consultation, they've already emotionally attached themselves to all of the steps, and they don't want to miss out on any of the steps. So someone said in the middle of Bridget's class the other day, a price of something. And she said, well, how do you answer that question if they want to know prices right in the middle of your party? My response is this: oh my gosh, Kathy, I totally appreciate you want to know prices and what you want to invest today, but do me a favor. I want you to just relax and enjoy yourself. I promise you, I will give you price points of everything when we're all done and I meet with you one-on-one. But for now, I want you to really just relish in how your skin is feeling right now. I mean, like, seriously, Kathy, touch your face. Isn't it feel so good? So I promise you, I will let you know all of your investment prices when we're all done. But right now, I want you to just focus in on your pampering and how your face is feeling right now. Is that okay with you? And then we move on. So then you do not give those prices. That way they can just really, really enjoy themselves and emotionally attach themselves to the products. Now, number 5, closing the sale. Ladies, if you're not closing your people's sales at your success events or at your own individual parties or at your debuts, you're shutting the door to their business. You might as well take their starter kit, put it back on the shelf, and say, let's try this again next year. You have to close the sale for them before you move on to recruiting, because if you move immediately on to recruiting without closing the sale and that person decides not to join their team that night and they don't make a sale, now they have nothing to show for their last 2 hours of investment of time. So close the sale, close the sale, close the sale with an overview of the index card. Now, they've been marking down all of their steps. This is what Shelley and I do together. So they mark down their steps. You're closing the sale with the analogy of a closet. Now, this is what I did Thursday at Bridget's event. I said, okay, everybody, I want you to imagine that a builder walks into your home right now, and they say to you, okay, Kathy, we're going to build you a brand new closet right outside of your bathroom. I'm going to give you 2 different closets to pick from. The first closet is a small linen closet where you can have 3 outfits to choose from for the entire rest of the month of what you're going to wear. Okay, so 3 outfits that you get to pick from. So your linen closet, it's beautiful, it's nice, it's quaint, it's small, but you pick 3 outfits. Or I'm going to build you a walk-in closet where you get to choose from 50 different outfits for the entire month to wear. Kathy, which kind of closet would you like us to build for you? And it's no expense to you. You don't have any cost. What would you like to have? The linen closet or the walk-in closet? And I asked one of Bridget's guests Thursday night, what would you like to have? She goes, well, the walk-in closet, of course. And I said, why? And she said, because it gives me more options. I want more choices. And so I say to them, okay, so we want you to build your closet. Here's your roll-up bag. Your roll-up bag can have either 1 closet shelf or all 4. What type of closet of products would you like to have for yourself? And so I overview the roll-up bag, their order of application. They naturally are already leaning towards getting everything because you've taken the time to go through the step-by-step process of all their products. They're writing down, you're having them feel their face, you're overviewing their steps about 2 to 3 times throughout the presentation. And now they see the value of getting their walk-in closet of everything that fills up their roll-up bag versus just window or their linen closet that they're investing. So then I have them mark down everything, and I say to them, okay, if you're going to create your walk-in closet, flip over your sales ticket. I want you to write down everything that you loved that you want to go into your walk-in closet. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're purchasing everything tonight. I just want you to write it all down. They fill out their sales ticket as a large group. Then you're going to close them individually. Because what happens at the individual close is you're now giving price points and helping them decide what's best for them. What happens through this whole process is they've seen the value of investing in good skincare, number one. Number two, now they're a recruiting prospect because they just saw how much money they invested in their skincare. And if they have 4 or 5 girlfriends sitting around the table and they're all investing, $150 to $200 to $300 each, you can now say to that hostess, Kathy, do you just see what happened tonight? For the last 2 hours, I just simply pampered your girlfriends and shown them the value of a healthy routine for their skin. And I made half of everything. And if each person is investing $150, look at how much I just made tonight. So it's a natural transition into recruiting. Bridget's guest on Thursday evening spent over $300 and is looking to join her team if she hasn't already joined her team and is going to be coming to seminar with her. My absolute heartbeat is something I took from what I watched Shelly flesh out last year, is getting our people selling. So there you go, Miss Kathy, in a nutshell, my 5 steps to a selling successful party.